What's up, guys? We're back with another YouTube video. It is the highly requested Agust D music video. This has been in our comment section for a long time. We love you guys. You guys are spamming it, which we appreciate because it helps us bring what you guys want to the big screen.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a bunch of exciting announcements. First off, I want to apologize for yesterday's video. We did not know that it was banned on YouTube, so we are uploading.
I knew it wasn't on YouTube, so I kind of had to worry. I was like, maybe they won't let us, but I'll try. I'm gonna try for the fans.
It's a great video. It really sucks that YouTube just blocks it off.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate.
We decided, I heard your comments, or read your comments, so what we're going to do is, if that video, we still have to wait like 48 hours, I think is the minimum wait time for them to get back to you usually. So after that 48 hours, we probably won't hear anything until Friday, Thursday or Friday, depending on whenever they fucking decide. Yep. If it does not get unblocked on YouTube, we will post it on Patreon. Yeah. But we will have the Patreon post open to the public, so you don't have to be a Patreon for a week. So we'll leave it open for a week, and then after that week, we will then close it off to patrons only. Because we do still want to have more incentive and give patrons.
We want to give something to you guys, and it's unfortunate because all of our content we're trying to share with everybody, just to get our names out there, just to give our products out to everybody. But at the same time, we're really appreciative of our Patreon. So
I mean, like, you guys are giving us money, like, you're fans, but you also give us money, and so we feel like we need
big supporters.
Hold on, just want to change this over really quick and make sure that you can hear us equally, because we're professional YouTubers. So we want to be able to still reward them for taking that extra step and joining the Patreon. I don't want to feel like any of our patrons feel cheated any way by not getting extra content or not getting extra stuff. So it's a balance. So we'll leave it open for a week, so that way everyone, and we'll advertise in every single one of our videos. We'll have it in the pinned comments and stuff to make sure that you don't miss it. So that way, if you do want to see it and you're not one of our patrons, then you can still watch it in that week time. Yep. I think a week is plenty of time too. Yep. But then also for people that join later, or they still have something exclusive that they can. Yeah. So it'll be like the second patron exclusive. Yeah. With that being said, we're actually going to give a shout out
to our new patrons. Here we go. Our patrons,
Patreons, all these different words. All right, so we have Turney, support to your patron. Noel, support to your patron.
Hell yeah.
Chantel, support to your patron.
Oh, Chantel or Chantel? Chantel.
And then Janina, I believe it's Janina.
Yeah, Janina. I can see that.
Janina, support to your patron. Debbie, support to your patron. Tangerine Land, support to your patron. And Dia, loyal support to your patron. So
we really appreciate all you guys coming on over to Patreon. Thank you so much for the support. You guys will get access to this video, of course, and as well as the Born Singer video.
Yeah. And again, we will be doing patron only live streams, have more patron only content. There's just kinks to work out first.
Yeah, we're still growing, so as we build up and you guys help us build up, things will become better and better and better. But right now we are restricted by a lot of things. So
yeah, and the biggest thing is the fact that while we do this semi full time, it doesn't replace our incomes, because again, we don't make any money off of these videos because they all get copyright from the music. Yep. And so until we can do that, it makes it harder for us to be able to pump out more content. Because I want to pump out more content for Patreon and YouTube, but when we only have a limited amount of time to work on these, it's if we do it for Patreon only, then we won't have enough time to make a YouTube video just for YouTube and for the masses, right? And so it's that hard balancing thing. So once we do grow bigger, eventually get this to full time, then we could do 2 videos a day, or whatever, where we have one for patrons and then one for, and no one else is suffering. We don't want any of our fan bases, or not fan base, but any of our supporters, whether you're a free supporter or a paid through Patreon, to suffer or feel neglected is the thing. So we're just trying to balance it out. But with that being said, here is the updated list of all these beautiful, wonderful, amazing people. Some of the best that this earth has to offer.
Humanity has blessed us, that's for sure.
Yeah. So absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to join the Patreon, again, this video that we will be posting on there, if worst case scenario, if we can't get it unblocked on YouTube, it will be available without joining the Patreon for 1 week. Again, we'll post all the updates about it, so you don't miss it. But if you do want to join, still get cool exclusive perks, access to things like the private Discord and other things, then go ahead and go to patreon.com/ZiahTV. Really recommend that you check it out anyway. Just might as well. But if you want to support us, but you don't have the money, don't want to support us with money, which I totally understand, you know, hard times, post-pandemic world.
Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, try to subscribe if you want to subscribe, okay? And leave a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm.
Yeah, and speaking of subscribers, only about 78% of you are subscribed, which is
unfortunate.
Very depressing.
Get those numbers up. Let's go.
Yeah, so, you know, if you enjoy our content, you enjoy what I do, you've watched at least 2 to 3 videos, and you're like, you know, I like these guys, and you're not subscribed, you might as well hit the subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, and we promise not to bother you about your car's extended warranty. With that being said...
Let's get to the video.
아침을 봐도 whole world concert get monkey in the nation 그 못해만 형들과 다르 유명인의 하극상 damn 센 놈은 덤벼 어떤 이는 내가 이 자리를 쉽게 앉았다고 해요 fucking 난 성공과 거리가 먼 형들 사이 눈을 가시네요 솔직히 사이 한월 쪽팔려 이제 1년에 50만 장 팔아 K-POP이란 카테고리 날 담게 하는 사이트가 다른 왜 앞서 가고 싶다면 first class 예약해봐 my CD's business 넌 내 column 평생 내 뒤지 kissing my ass I'm open up and boy Passel to New York yeah shit come on 내 passport A to the G to the U to the F to D I'm the boy because I feel I'm the 난 미친놈 비트 위에 lunatic 랩으로 홍콩을 보내는 my time 퇴근하라지 A to the G to the U to the F to D A to the G to the U to the F to D A to the G to the U to the F to D 홍콩을 보내는 my time 퇴근하라지 난 back in
My God.
I think that first, he comes in so hard, and I love kind of like this aggression, and I know he's about to like spit some like facts, like some like shit talking facts. I can feel it, but I like that this first verse right is just like, oh yeah, this is who the fuck I am.
Yeah, it's the setup for like just in case you don't know him, which also makes sense given the fact that like the song title is his name.
Yeah.
So of course the song is going to be about him.
Yeah, that might make a little bit of sense.
So I think that it's really cool because again, like it just fits on theme. It's like okay, the song is obviously about me. The name is Agust D, so I am going to start off with telling you have who I am and then more about like just some facts about himself and everything like that from like the K-pop industry, like showing like talking about how he came into the K-pop industry and some people are like because like him being an underground rapper and then going into the K-pop industry and signing with like Big 10 and like all them hype labels whatever. There was a lot of people that are like, for one, they're like, oh, well, you're not a real underground rapper or you lost your way. But there's also people like, oh, you got handed to you because you got signed to like a big industry. Yeah. Or I guess they were a smaller industry at the time, but still, you went from underground to what's big to them, to underground rappers and stuff. So like, oh, you got handed. And it's like, no, like, he did not get this hand. The reason why he got signed to them or had the offer and everything is because of his incredible skill. Because he had all the makings of a great idol, a great rapper, just a great persona. That's why.
Okay, I just want to give a shout out to this like extended rhyme that he pulled off here, right? Damn, the only strong can mess with me, and then my tongue's technology.
Y'all get turned on by my tongue's technology.
Yeah, it's very like a little bit later on, but it's super clever. I really like it. Made it too easy.
We found a way to thanks to our to skip through specifically frame by frame, I guess is what this is. But yeah, there was a couple bars that I really liked. Let me see if I can find them. That's gonna take too long.
We could bar scroll if we wanted to.
Well,
that's
you like, anything, nothing like those lazy boy. They call me new thing. Here's some stuff for a new recruit. So get them. So I like the way he starts off with, they call me new thing. Here's some stuff from a new recruit. So get them. Yeah. And so like, because again, this is older, so obviously this is like closer to when he actually became part of like BTS and stuff like that, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
And so like I love how like it's kind of like a scene setting bar, where he was like, they call me the new thing, so here's some stuff from a new recruit. And then like to have a new recruit come in and just like go this hard, you're like, oh shit, like we're calling this guy a new recruit, but damn,
he's shitting on us.
Yeah. But what I also like about this first part Also, this K-pop industry ain't enough size for me, woo, which is like so true, you know.
Yeah, he's breaking out of what the barrier is most people would have thought.
And BTS in general, like they shed the K-pop label. They didn't. They're not just a K-pop group. Yeah, they're a worldwide international phenomenon, and so that's really cool. But I love how he incorporates English into some of the harder hitting bars or harder hitting like words, like. Usually it's like the cuss words and stuff like that, because I feel like those are going to usually have the most impact. Yeah. Because especially if you are like an English listener and stuff like that, those are just like words that like usually have more impact just by the nature of them. So then when you hear like someone rapping fast in Korean, then switches to like kissing my ass, you're like, oh shit, and it makes it hit harder. You know? So
I feel that.
I just really like the setup, the energy levels, and the song. Very aggressive, very fast, very hard. And the chorus, I love the chorus. The chorus is definitely a banger chorus. Super catchy. And then he's like, y'all get turned on by my tongue technology. Very like rides the beat. Very like almost like a metronome type of like just perfectly like on tempo, rides the beat. Just great.
Yeah, I'm about to send it.
A to the G to the U to the FTD. A to the G to the U to the FTD. A to the G to the U to the FTD. 홍콩을 보내는 맛탐 테크나라지. 난 뺏기는 걸 뺏기는 놈을 좁아다가 후배는 선배는 잭기는 놈 놈팽이는 내가 뺏기는 그를 뺏기는 역사를 바닥에 새기는 몸도 재미도 없는 래퍼들 사이에서는 남들보다 더 챙기는 목 잘 나가는 벽에 박혀는 뺏긴 형들의 시기 절수등에 생기는 소. 난 좁도 상관 안 해요. 네가 걔 삽질할 때 간단하게 네가 판무도 맨날 생매장 안 해요. 난 맨날 감당 안 돼요. 약실하는 다수 래퍼는 내가 알도를 하고 새 갑자기 I'm busy, I'm busy 24/7 shaking machining 힘이
I love that.
This man.
That's so funny. He's like, hey, you guys are lucky because I'm busy all the goddamn time. I'd be out here slaying. That's so funny.
He's like, I would be slaying cheeks 24/7. You know, like the dog go.
Got attacked.
So the thing I love about this particular part, I'll go into the lyrics, but I want to talk about the overall feel and sound. Is like, so he goes into the second verse, right? And immediately he's fast rapping, you know, and he's an incredible fast rapper. So it sounds like incredible and stuff like that. But what I love about this, and what I love about what he does, which I think is like an advanced technique that like a lot of people that want to be fast rappers don't fully understand like the first few times they try it, or like until later on when you've done it for a while, is it's one thing to rap fast, you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that could technically talk fast, which means you can rap fast, but to do it well is a completely different thing. And what he's doing in this, to incorporate it to make it sound even better, but also make it easier on him, is he'll have these like fast rapping sections, right, where he basically does it all in one breath, and then he has the pause of like the hey ho, and that's a time for him to not only catch his breath but give the listener time to like take a break from like the fast rapping, kind of absorb what is being said, and then go right back into it.
I like it. It definitely, one, it helps him out, and two, it helps the listener out, and maybe like kind of catch everything. It's like, oh wait, hold on, loading, got it, damn, that sucks.
So those pause breaks are definitely important for multiple reasons, not only for the performer, especially if you're doing this live, because if you're writing from a mentality where you're going to have to perform certain things like this live,
that's true.
You're going to need to take a breath. In a booth, it's easy because you can rap your part, and then you can just hit pause on the recording, catch your breath and everything, and then go back into it.
You can hear that in like Eminem songs where like he'll be going, and then like he'll like end, but like a second one of him, right, like a relap of him will like come on as he's ending with a fresh breath, right? And that takes multiple takes, and like if you try to perform that live, it'd be incredibly hard.
Exactly. I mean, like humans are restricted by their lung capacity. You know, some people might have great lung capacity, but like I highly doubt there's anyone out there that could rap a full 5-minute song in one breath. You know what I mean?
It's sound good. You could be like,
exactly. That's another thing, is the fact that like even if you can do it for a long time, the lower you get on breath, the harder it becomes to pronunciate your words, and the lower impact your voice has, because you're starting to run out of that oomph that your voice gets
to
from
carry over your vocal cords.
Exactly.
If you don't have anything, it's not going to come out.
And I've done it when I've practiced fast rapping and stuff too, or like when you've been like freestyling and stuff, and like when you start to get to the end of your breath, it starts to sound like you are out of breath.
Gassed. Exactly.
So, you know, again, just incredible advanced level rapping technique.
I love it. Send it.
It's just incredible.
사귀어 항상 busy I'm busy 24/7 시기 머신이 이미 시계 넣지 네 길이 놀아주기 시기와 지기만 남은 자들의 곡속 무슨 중간지를 몰라 Paris to New York damn shit 틈없는 내 스타일 A to the C to the U to the FCD I'm the boy because I feel I'm the 난 미친놈 비트 위에 lunatic 랩으로 홍콩을 보내는 마탕 퇴근하라지 A to the C to the U to the FCD A to the C to the U to the FCD A to the C to the U to the FCD 홍콩을 보내는 마탕 퇴근하라지 I'm sorry 진심이야 미안해 네 밥그릇 뺏은 게 나라서 난 미안해 boy sorry 너는 지향해 유일한 자산 건강 잃으면 네 엄마 속상하셔 I'm sorry 직업을 전향해 삽질하는 게 예사폼이 아니야 전향해 I'm sorry 진심이야 미안해 네 래퍼가 나보다 못하는 것에 대해 A to the C to the U to the FCD.
Okay, so the song's almost over.
Yeah.
So I want to catch some things before I just lose them in my brain. You know, I know I'm pausing towards the end, but like again, I don't want to like forget what I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. So the thing that's really cool, the thing that I like about this song is it's very on theme for some of the recent stuff that we've seen.
Yeah, the ciphers,
from Suga and stuff like that. It's more of him like shit talking, being like that raw, aggressive, like thug Suga, or I guess Agust D. And I really like that. You know, like I like that side of him. As a fan of rap, this does it for me. You know what I mean? This is the type of shit that gets you turned on by tongue technology. So this is so cool because you have this progression through the song where he like introduces himself, basically kind of lays down his not only a little bit about himself, but in a way like who he is, his accomplishments, or why you should take him seriously. And then he transitions it into talking about like other rappers or like even like haters that he's had and everything like that. And it's crazy because like he's just like slaying them with facts. You know what I mean? He's like you said, you're lucky that I'm an idol now, because if I was still an underground rapper, y'all would be getting by 24/7. You would get no break. You would quit. And so he then starts to talk like a little bit more about them, like other rappers on an industry level in the second verse, and like, you know, stuff like that. But then in the third verse, he goes to a more personal.
Yeah. For this especially, it's me who took your shit. Sorry, bro. Boy, my bad. And I like it because it's like, it's almost like, I don't think he actually physically took someone's stuff, but I think he took someone's spot, right? Like he earned it, and like maybe he beat out another rapper or something to be in BTS,
or took their dream,
or took their fame, exactly. Took their girl, I don't know. Took his Rolex, I don't know. But I really do like it, and then like I like how it goes into like, where is it? I think just behind this. Good health is all you got. Yeah. Now mom's gonna be upset when you lose it. He's like, dude, I'm gonna have to fucking kill you now. Okay, do you understand that? He's like, you had everything, right? I took it from you. Okay, you had your good health. Now I'm taking that too. I came for it. I'm taking it. And he's eating.
Maybe he's even saying that like you trying to best him or still trying to come at him is just bad for your health. Like,
yeah, it's going to cause such a depression because you're going to get fucking murdered. You're going to have a diss song
directed
towards you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're going to be sitting in your room crying, and your mom's going to be like, "Damn it, my son has failed."
And this is cool because this verse is very reminiscent of like the ciphers, because he's basically saying, he's like, hey, like at this point you should just give up, you know. Like the first two verses kind of explained why and showed off his ability. The third verse is more of just like, you should just give up, you can't beat me, I've proven, you know, my skill, my ability, I've proven why you can't beat me, just give up still while you have your good health, you know what I mean, like you'll never be me, you just like change career paths or something, do something else, man. Just like just tone that shit down, cut it off.
I'm gonna try to take a jab at something here. When he goes like the A to the G to the U to the STD, right? I think maybe he's like calling himself, like, because STD is a sexually transmitted disease, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he's saying that he is so infectious that like once people hear him, or once like he's a disease, right? Like he's like, I get stuck on you. You cannot get rid of me, right? I will continuously spread.
Which does fit the theme of like tongue technology, because it's still like in that like sexual tone. Yeah,
double entendre.
Yeah. So I was thinking that, 'cause I was like, there's a reason why he put it the way that he did. So I really like that.
And like he's continuously spreading, and then like he tells this guy at the end, he's like, what's that? Where is it? Oh, I'm missing it. But he tells him to like, he's like, change your career. He's like,
he literally done. Is just like,
it's like, I'm spreading, I am unstoppable. You're done. Just go home. And he's also dissed people in the ciphers. He's like, you've been pathetic since birth, right? And here he is. He's like, you've been trashed since birth. He's like, you tried to step. Now I'm going to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Like, you will be killed lyrically. Yeah. And it's just like, it's just incredible because like, it's just all facts. Like, it's not like someone who's like bragging for the sake of bragging or just trying to like say things because they want to beat you in like a rap or like a diss track or anything. It's just him spitting facts and just literally telling you like it is. And just like hitting you with like hard truths that like the average person doesn't want to listen to. Because even if this isn't to a specific person, which it might be, I don't know, but if it's just like a group of like wannabe rappers, it's the same concept.
Well, yeah, he talked about that before. He's like these new and up and comers, right? And he's like, I used to be a recruit. He talked about being a recruit, and then he talked about like the new and up and comers, right?
Yep.
And it definitely feels like these new age rappers like trying to step.
Yeah,
and it might not even be American new age rappers. It could be like Korean based.
I'm sure it is, and especially with his like history and the underground scene and everything like that. So like, I mean, it's just great because like it's just like lyrical destruction. He could have just called this song Lyrical Destruction because that's what it feels like.
I mean, it is his name.
Pretty sure Agust Lyrical Destruction. Somehow that works.
It translates pretty well. But we'll wrap
we'll finish it out.
Yeah.
I'm the boy because I'm the 나 미친 놈 비트 위에 눈에 택레보다 홍콩을 보내는 만큼 technology.
I like it was like a drum beat, like almost like a marching drum beat.
So that's definitely going to be like my gym hype up song. Like, you about to fuck something up in the gym? You put that on, you will destroy those weights. You know what I mean? You will pump out 30 reps. I don't give a fuck. Like, that was just such like a hard hitting, raw, high energy.
It's destructive. It's infectious, like an STD. And I mean, with 130 million views, right? I think is what it was at, right?
Yeah.
He's probably got more views than people actually have STDs. It's
just like
parking that number. I don't actually know the facts.
It's incredible because like if you're a fan of real rap, that was incredible.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That was like, and I feel like even if you're not a fan of real rap and you just look at it like a surface level or just like for the sound, it still sounds like amazing. Like you don't need to be a fan of real rap to enjoy that, but if you are a fan of real rap, you get to enjoy it to another level.
Yeah, and I think because we've listened to some solo work, right? We listened to Singularity, we listened to RM Joke, and now we've listened to this, right?
And we listened to Dashita.
Yeah, and so like with like in perspective of the two rappers, right, that we've listened to, RM versus Suga here, right? I think RM's was very like, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, right? This is like my history, this is why you guys should get on this level, right? And Suga over here, like we've seen in the ciphers, is like, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm gonna take over the world, and you're not gonna contest this spot. And it's really cool to see that he kind of like sticks with that. Like that is his persona.
They almost have like a yin and yang because they're very, very similar. Especially, I feel like in terms of like incredibly skilled rappers on their own right. You know what I mean? I feel like Suga is more of like raw and more like thuggish and more of just like he'll just say things straight up and more savage. And RM is more of like that analytical. Like, I'm not saying that like Suga isn't lyrical, but RM has more of like that lyrical, analytical vibe and like just like very smart, well thought out and like a lot more use of like metaphors and just like stuff like that, you know? But like you're saying, Suga is more of like, I'm going to fucking destroy you.
It's more raunchy.
Yeah, it's definitely more raunchy. And RM is more of like there's still light at the end of the tunnel, but just don't step to me. Like you can still do it. Yeah. But not like me, you know what I mean?
Just because you're a bad guy, don't mean you're a bad guy.
Yes, thank you for that. Yeah. I do like their different styles because they also blend well when they work together.
And especially throwing J-Hope in there as well. There's like this wholesome troll thug.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wholesome troll thug.
It's very cool to see all of them kind of like work together and create this just masterpieces that we've experienced.
Yeah, you get different perspectives, different like types of verses while they all still complement each other and it comes out to be a great song. And then in their solo work, still incredibly great because you get such a one-sided thing and sometimes that's what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for like a pump-up song, you want something like this. You don't want like a song that's like half high energy and then there's like a random singing slow part and stuff. It's gonna throw off the pump-up, you know what I mean? Absolutely. So yeah, like they all have their place individually and together. Absolutely incredible. I really like that song.
Yeah, that was great.
That was just
a great
fire.
suggestion. It's cool to see more Agust stuff solo. It's always fun to watch him perform.
Yeah.
But huge shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for dropping that down and suggestions in the comments. Okay, if you did like the video, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on that bell so you can notify when we drop a new video, and comment down below to see what video we should do next. Okay, because we do listen to you guys.
Exactly. Go ahead and leave this emoji right here if you made it to this part of the video, because you're a real fan. So I know you made it to this part of the video. I know you're watching our videos to the end. Plus, I mean, come on, how could you not put this emoji there? Get that shit out of here.
Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate all of you, and we will see you guys in the next
one. Wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow. Wait, hold up, is it too late? Just set the record straight.